What's going on, guys? Tyler here from Lifestyle Lifters, and today I'm going to be taking you through my top 10 beginner mistakes in the gym. So these are for people who mainly are just starting off in the gym or haven't been able to make a lot of progress in starting the gym, but also it kind of applies to a lot of people who are just misinformed about what to do in the gym and how to go about dieting and whatnot. So stay tuned for that because these are very important tips. All right, and right now I'm doing a chest workout, that's why I'm a little bit out of breath, but my tip number one is gonna be counting your macros. So guys, this is gonna be a huge thing, probably one of the biggest tips, if not the biggest. I've gone over this in multiple videos, but guys, this is like one of the base things in dieting, and I didn't learn about this until about probably a year and a half into lifting. And I wasn't really making progress until I started tracking my macros and incorporating that into my whole daily routine, dieting, working out, you know, everything. Because diet is the most important thing in working out in general. Yeah, you need to work out, yeah, you need to do cardio, work abs, whatever. But if you're not tracking your macros, if you're not dieting at the end of the day, then you're not gonna be making progress. So track your macros. All right, guys, so tip number two is gonna incorporate into the macros thing, and that's gonna be either not eating enough or eating too much. So basically, when I was bulking for about a year and a half or so, a main problem of mine was I wasn't eating enough. Number one, that came from not tracking my macros, so I didn't actually know how much I was eating. And when you start tracking your macros, you will actually see like how much you're eating, and it changes your perspective completely, because you really don't know how much you're eating until you track your macros. I guarantee you that. It's like everybody that I know who started tracking their macros after they weren't have seen like truly how much they were eating, and it's crazy, because like you just don't know how much is in a serving of each thing if you're not weighing it out, you know? So that's a big thing with my bulking, is I wasn't eating enough. That's why I wasn't gaining weight, that's why I wasn't making gains. And with cutting, tracking is especially important, because you need to be knowing what's going into your body so that you can know if you're in a caloric deficit or not. Especially if you're just starting out as a beginner and you're trying to bulk up, you need to be tracking and making sure you're hitting those calories, because if you're not gonna be making gains, and you're pretty much just wasting your time just working out. I mean, because obviously working out helps, but you're gonna get to a point where if you're not eating in a surplus, it's not gonna help you anymore. Hit that set, I'm gonna go over tip number three, and that is gonna be putting supplements over your nutrition and real foods. So a lot of people, when they start working out, they get into like, you know, all these bodybuilding like pages and magazines and shit like that, and those things preach a lot of supplements, because supplements is where a lot of the bodybuilding industry makes money. And while supplements can be useful and helpful and effective, they're never going to replace real nutrition. So a lot of people will go for like the mass gainers and, you know, a shit ton of protein shakes and all that, hoping to like make gains with that and get big off of that. But those are very like, they're just selling products. Like, you're really, mass gainers, I've tried them out before, to be honest with you. You know, I've been a person who tried them, and they really aren't helpful. They taste gross, number one, mass gainers. Protein shakes are good, mass gainers taste gross, and they're just basically carbohydrates that they're from like maltodextrin, or not a real food source. So like, you can get those carbs in from just eating rice or pasta or something like that, and it's gonna be a lot healthier and a lot more beneficial to your body. So just stick with those, stick with the real foods, the real proteins. Like I always say, the only time I'll have a protein shake is if I don't get enough proteins in from real foods in the day, which does happen, I get it. You can't, you know, always be eating, you know, massive amounts of chickens every day. Sometimes your schedule's a little wacky or whatever. You won't be able to get the proteins in, that's fine. Drink a protein shake. I always use pre-workout going to the gym. That is a supplement that I use. But just don't ever have the idea that supplements are gonna help you more than real food, or help you get huge and big. Like creatine, everybody thinks creatine is gonna make you huge. Can it help you gain a little bit of size from the water retention? Yes, but it's never gonna be something that makes you, you know, get these unreal results. Stick to the real food, stick to the basics. That's how you're gonna make gains. That tip was for you, alright, bro?
jog? Oh.
Next tip is gonna be on form. So guys, form is a huge thing that I always see in the gym when people who, it doesn't even have to be like first starting out, like sometimes you'll see people who are like,
look at this. My freaking brother. Oh my gosh, dude. Look what he just posted on his spam. You know who that?
Yo, is that Evelyn Never Never, bro?
That's Evelyn Never Never.
Yeah. Women Crush Wednesday right there.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, back to my point in form. So like I see people all the time in the gym, you know, either they can be big, they can be not big, just having wrong form in the gym. Now, here's the thing about form. Number one, yeah, it's gonna kind of hold your gains because you're not doing the exercise right, meaning you're using different muscle groups to help you with that exercise. Let's say, for example, you're doing barbell curl, right? And you're swinging with it. You're using a lot of your back muscles instead of your bicep muscles to do the movement. Now, okay, yeah, you can get a certain amount of gains doing bad form, but the main thing with it is just that you're gonna injure yourself a lot more easier because you're not using the correct muscle groups to do the exercise, meaning you're using muscles that aren't supposed to be being used in that workout or in that exercise. So guys, just do proper form. It's gonna help you avoid injury, which you want, because if you get injured in the gym, you're kind of fucked because you're either gonna be out for a while or you're not gonna be able to work out that muscle group for a long time, which is gonna make it lag compared to the rest of your body that you're working out. So just use good form, helps you make better gains, helps your muscles be more symmetrical and look better, and it'll just help you avoid injury. So yeah, use good form. All right.
What's the video today?
Got Lifestyle in here. So I'm doing top 10 beginner mistakes in the gym. What would you say is a beginner mistake?
Beginning mistake.
Yeah. Texting your ex back? Ooh.
Nah, you should, because it gets you in the field. I do it every night, you know? No response yet, but you know. We cut that out from the video.
Are you ready this time,
bro? Yeah. My tip is your phone distracts you a lot. Tell me not. Not? All right, cool. So, now a lot of people say, yo, wired headphones, it's like it'll get caught in a lot of things. So like get AirPods, get Beats wireless, anything, any kind of wireless. They probably sell like $10 ones at the gas station. You know what I mean? Wireless is the way to go. But for some people, you can't really remember your workout, so they keep it on their phone itself. But what I do, right now I'm currently doing Chris Clark's workout that he just posted a couple days ago, and I screenshot it, and I make it fit into my background, right there, his workout's on the bottom, to a way where I don't really have to go into my phone. Can you?
Yeah, we got it.
To a way where like I don't really have to go into my phone and then get distracted from like posts that other people post and stuff like that, or like, you know, watch YouTube videos or something. It's right there, check it. Oh, what's that tomorrow? Turn it off, put it back in your pocket, and like, honestly, if you want to get through your workout really quick, that's the way to go. Screenshot it and put it on your background.
Oh, so you don't watch anime like him the whole time? Look at him. Look at this guy, bro.
I don't know why he's looking in the mirror. He low-key looks smaller in the mirror too.
Alright.
Hey, tip number 2, wear a belt, dude. If you think your back is going out, wear a belt. Don't live with your ego. But I'm out to do my leg workout. Oh, comment down below if you think these are leggings or joggers. I don't know.
All right, guys, so my next tip, I think this is gonna be tip number 5 for me, because Lyndon's was just like a bonus tip. So yeah, be thankful that you got that. But anyway, so tip number 5 is gonna be your workout split and choosing the right one for you. So there's like so many different workout splits out on the internet, on YouTube, bodybuilding websites, wherever. You need to find one that works best for you. I personally recommend a push-pull leg split, just because I feel it's the most versatile split. It allows you to hit body parts twice a week, which is optimal for natural lifters. And it's just like, it's a workout split that I feel like can work for everybody and is the most beneficial. Now, depending on your schedule, depending on your life, if you can't make it into the gym 5-6 times a week, a push-pull leg split might not be the best for you. In that case, I would try to look for a full body workout split, or something that you can get in the gym only around 3-4 times a week, which is usually a full body split, because you don't want to be hitting muscle parts only one time a week. So doing like chest one day, back one day, biceps one day, so on and so forth. because that's not optimal, and your muscles can be hit more than once per week, and that'll allow you to make more gains in the long run. So if you can, try to do a push-pull leg split, hit the muscle twice per week, and that's gonna help you make the most gains, and it'll be most beneficial towards building your physique in the long run. That's a beginner lifter right there.
That's a what?
Damn, I look so red right here. That's what an uneven suntan will do for you. All right, so we're doing chest, right? What is this? Comment below how the shred's looking. All right, so tip number 6 is gonna fit into workout splits in a sense, and it's gonna be progressive overload. So basically, if you don't know what progressive overload is, that's a mistake right there. But progressive overload is basically making sure that you are working out with the same exercises every week and trying to either increase in reps or weight each week. So basically this is pretty much the biggest thing in gaining strength in the gym, because if you're just sticking at the same weight every week, it's not gonna help you gain muscle, because if you're gaining muscle, you should be gaining strength, which is gonna lead to you either being able to do more reps or do more weight. So this is also where you need to be tracking your workouts, because if you don't, I promise you, you're gonna forget the weight you did last week, and you might think you did 130 pounds when you really did 135 pounds, and maybe you're dropping the weight, or maybe you did 135 pounds and you think you did, 120 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does happen. It's happened to me. It's happened to all of us in the gym. So track your workouts and make sure you're doing progressive overload each week, and make sure you're doing a program that allows you to hit that. So if your program is different every week and it's switching out the routines and the exercises, then you're not going to be able to progressively overload. So you need to be doing that, especially with your main compound lifts such as bench, deadlift, squat, 3 compound main movements that you need to be including. Those should be in a workout routine you're doing if you are a beginner. Even if you're not, they should be in pretty much all of your programs, unless you're just taking a break from those exercises because you've been doing it for so long, you just kind of want to switch everything up, which is what I'm doing right now. But that's just for my maintaining phase. When I get back into bulking, I'm gonna be right back at the bench press, right back at the squat, right back at the deadlift, because those are the main exercises that allow you to make gains. So make sure you're progressively overloading each week, and make sure you're doing a program that allows you to do that. What's up, bro? You came back to say something else? Why you always got something to say?
I just finished my workout.
Okay, what was it, like a 5-minute workout? You did legs. Why you flexing your bicep?
It's always arm day, right, Jay? Oh, arm day every day.
Always arm day? Hello.
Yo. Get people to work out with you when you start off. Motivation is there with other people. Trust me.
Yeah, right, JJ? JJ's our prime example in today's video.
All right. If you like the video this far,
Comment below.
drop a like, and
I don't know. Fuck.
comment if you know what this workout does. Because I tried it last week and I have no idea what it's hitting. It's like I feel it in my calves or something. Damn, bro, you real red.
Bro, for real, I got an uneven ass suntan today. What's up, bro? Fuck. I always, every time I go in the sun, it just like hits different body parts. I don't even know. Bro.
Anyways, if any of y'all want to train with us, just us two.
Just us two.
Girls preferred.
Fly yourself down to Florida, because we ain't flying your ass out. We ain't got money like that.
Comment down below if you want to do a workout. Maybe that could be a video, right?
What?
Work out with one of our subscribers. If we do it with one of y'all, we did it with all of y'all, because it's not a lot of y'all. But if y'all down for that, comment down below. Yo, like hit me up.
Bro, your brother comments down below.
Nah.
The only one that comments on the videos.
For real. My brother and my mom's.
It's raining.
Anyways, but let me get into my next tip, which is Look, I'm marking him off with the plant emoji.
Yeah.
Cool, right?
It's only
It's the only emoji on my thing. All right, so the next one that I'm gonna go over is uneducated. So a lot of people, it's kind of like hardy and easy to be uneducated. Damn, I can't speak today. Uneducated right now, like in this time and age, because there's so many things on the internet, like YouTube, bodybuilding websites, everywhere. There's like a shit ton of information. You don't really know what to believe. So if you don't really know what to believe, watch our channel. Yeah, do that. But also, there's so much good information out there. Some channels you can watch are like, you can watch Elliot Fit on Instagram, you can watch Christian Guzman, you can watch Charlie Coco, you can watch Russ Swole. A lot of those guys have been doing this for a long time. They know what they're talking about. But there's also a lot of shit on the internet that's gonna tell you to use these certain supplements or do these certain workout programs and you're gonna make gains so fast and this and blah, da, da, da. If anybody's ever promising you like gains fast in like a month or so, or get shredded in 30 days, that's just not realistic, and it's not good information, because that's just not how bodybuilding is. Bodybuilding takes time, takes patience, it takes a lot of work. And so, you know, just put yourself in that mindset. That's gonna take a long time. So if you see information out there that looks sketch or looks like it's too good to be true, it probably is. So just try to, you know, do a lot of research on different YouTube videos. That's how I learned a lot of my stuff, is by going to these channels and watching it for a long time, weeding out the bullshit and just making sure that you know what's right. You know, try and verify your sources, try and find multiple people on the internet saying the same thing. So like if you see somebody talking about this one workout split, look it up and see if other people are doing it and how their progress has been on it. And just make sure that it's good information and not some BS information somebody's trying to sell you on, like Kino Body.
Going to Kino Body Split. And you don't have to pay for this information. Like, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Snapchat, you can go on Instagram, and it's all free on the social media. I mean, I remember when I first started, I had to freaking read a paragraph on bodybuilding.com just to like have a good workout. Like, I don't know how to read, but like people they'll post videos, they'll post everything for you for free. So if you see like an ad, it's like, oh, pay my freaking $59.99 for my stuff. Like, you don't need to do that. Just watch Lifestyle Lifters.
Right.
And you don't need to read.
Unless you want to train with me, then you gotta pay. Just a little bit, just a little bit.
I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. We don't even gotta work out.
For free,
We don't even gotta work out. Just take pictures in the gym and then say you work out. You know?
It's all about chasing the pump, right?
Yeah. Just like our videos, we only do one set, and that's the only set we film.
I mean, these guys, look, he's still doing biceps and it's chest day.
Bro, arms every day, bro.
Alright guys, so my, I don't even know. I think it's the 8th tip now. Lynn has been cutting in, so I don't even know what number I'm on now, but I think it's the 8th tip. And that's gonna be staying fucking consistent. Guys, staying consistent is a huge thing. I mean, I see this all the time with people who are just starting out, and they'll start working out consistently for like a month, and then they'll just stop. And then they'll get back into it, and then they'll stop. And it could either be with the working out, it can be with the dieting, it can be with both. It can be with their workout plan. It's like there's so many variables that you need to keep consistent. Because think about it, if you're switching up programs every other week, every 2 weeks, even if it's like every month, you can't be doing that. You have to stay on a plan so that you can progressive overload on that program and see your numbers going up. You need to be on a diet consistently so that you can be gaining or losing weight consistently. If you're going on and off of it every week or every other week or whatever, you're not gonna be making progress, or you're gonna be halting your progress, and it's just not gonna work out for you in the end. And if you're not working out consistently, if you're taking a week off and a weekend or doing whatever, it's just gonna fuck up your whole routine, your whole plan. So just stay consistent with it, guys. I know it can get hard, I know it can get tough, I know motivation can lack, but if you build a habit of coming to the gym, you know, 4 or 5 times a week every week, and you start to get into a rhythm of it, you're gonna do it, and you're gonna be doing it consistently, and that is how you make fucking gains.
Wow, really, bro? Now my dad's not gonna share it, man.
All right, guys, so my 9th tip of the night is going to be going into bodybuilding or working out with unrealistic expectations like this. You're never gonna be able to look like this right here. It's just like that's a guy who's on straight roids. But yeah, so like nowadays with YouTube, Instagram, there's so many people, so many influencers who are, you know, you guys are looking up to and having, like, you know, that's why a lot of people get into working out, because they see these people and they're like, oh, I want to look like them, or I want to have that body, or I want to have that physique. And, you know, everybody's genetics are different, everybody's body is different, and sometimes people can get to a certain level of, you know, thickness and size and shreds on their own, but a lot of the times the people who are at the top of the game, the top of the influencer game, are on steroids, and they just give you these unrealistic expectations. I feel like it's becoming a little bit more out now. A lot of more people are being honest about their usage on YouTube and stuff like that, but there's still a lot of them who aren't, and I feel like a lot of people who get into this think that they can reach those certain body levels, and you can't as a natural athlete. So just make sure, guys, that like when you're going into bodybuilding, make sure you're researching, knowing genetic potential limits, and just make sure that you know that these influencers that you look up to aren't always what you're gonna be able to reach naturally.
Listen, it's not overnight stuff, man. You ain't gonna get this overnight.
This?
Yeah, bro. You ain't gonna fill your pants overnight, dude.
Yeah, it might take a week to get like this.
You can't fill your sleeves overnight. I'm just saying, it takes years.
Yeah, JJ. What you mean, bro? Look at this man, just propped up little Ezekiel Elliott over here.
All right, guys, so my final tip of the night is going to be drinking enough water in the day.
So, some people will carry around their gallons.
Which can help, because then it kind of like allows you to see where you're at in the day, but you should be aiming to get about a gallon of water in a day. You can do it that way, or you can just have a bottle in, find out how many ounces or liters that bottle is, and then make sure you're getting enough in the day. And that's gonna be the final tip, because hydration is key for getting a good workout in. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, please go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and click the subscribe button for us. Show us some love. Let us know that you're there. We got 129 subscribers right now, so we're only 21 subscribers away until we do the $25 Chick-fil-A gift card giveaway. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to win that. Lyndon, got any final words?
If it don't work out, don't stress over it. You know, working out's not for everyone. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Find a different outlet.
Find a different outlet, bro.
Maybe going out every night. But working out.
You know, I'm really throwing shade right now, bro. Yeah, Lifestyle Lifters, we out.
I just caught the Mary Jean chain clank, but now she thinks she hearing things. I just counted up 100 bands with all my dogs at the Airbnb.